Well, shit, that changes plans slightly. I didn't actually expect anybody live. I was just going to make this into a video on YouTube. Hi, folks. How you doing? I've still got this set up on the art tablet. What you're seeing right now is actually my art tablet. I'm actually reinstalling Metal Gear on PC at the moment. It's just about done. Uh, okay, yep, that little sound was it finishing. And now it's doing something where it's updated. Tell you what I will do. I will show you while we're waiting. I'll show you my cool custom background that I made for it. Isn't it neat? I have custom backgrounds for all of them. I made one for Metal Gear and Metal Gear 2. Got one for MGS2, which is coming tomorrow / today, I guess now. Got 3. Got this one, that one. Covering all this on the channel. That's going to be fun. We got the bonus content, which I'm thinking of showing. Basically, what the point of this video is going to be is my plan is I'm going to go through a couple of extra things about MGS1 that I didn't quite cover in the playthrough. I want to show a bit of the Otacon ending. I want to show something that will come into play in 2. And I want to show I don't know, I might show a little bit of the digital graphic novel. We'll see. Yeah. I'll show some stuff off anyway. This is just going to be me fucking around for a couple hours with some bonus extra stuff regarding MGS1. This stream is not necessary to enjoy tomorrow's. If you want to check out and go to bed, I understand. This is purely for funsies. Okay, I need to turn off the display capture and switch to video window capture. But you know, if you like having your Metal Gear, then you got your Metal Gear. You're being swindled. Don't worry, all you missed was me explaining what the stream was going to be about. Okay, you can't. Why is it doing? I'll fucking see what I'm actually. There we go. No longer swindled by the scoundrel. That was so funny. Yeah. So, where do I want to start? Question. Still can't show you anything from the Master Book because it spoils everything about the franchise. Should I put on my webcam? I probably shouldn't because like it's 3 in the morning and I look gross. I'm just. Do you know what? Fuck it. It's a bonus video. You're not entitled to shit. So what I want to do a little bit of is I want to talk about the different releases of the game. Is this a little bit loud? I feel like I turned the game's volume up. Give me a minute. It was just in the donation message. But it was so funny that I like that it's becoming a thing. Screen, full screen, please. Right, yeah, so I want to talk a little bit about the versions of the game that was released. So the original game, obviously that's the one that we played on the stream. There's no problem with that whatsoever. However, this is like what they call the international version. The original Japanese version is not included in this pack, it turns out. Because it is basically the American and European versions, but worse. It has less content. So what they ended up doing was they ended up making Metal Gear Solid Integral, which is all of the English content added into a new release for Japan. But what Kojima did, because he really enjoyed the English dub, was Integral is basically it is all of the extra content, but it is the Japanese game, but the only dub available is the American dub. So, Japanese players got to hear David Hayter and company because Kojima liked the idea of having like a subtitled Western movie, essentially. Kojima's also got on record as saying that he considers the Western dub to be the canon version. I mean, obviously, like, they're American, they're speaking American. So, that's a fun little bit of trivia. Special missions and VR missions. VR missions was only released in North America. It was a separate disc included, I believe so anyway, I never had it. But I believe it was a separate disc included with Solid. Where you basically get to play as Grey Fox and stuff. It was known as Special Missions in Europe. I think Special Missions and VR missions are the same. Is that Gay Fox? I'm banning you. Also, I just realised chat is not appearing on screen. Let me fix that. Nothing's appearing on screen. So, from what I understand, Special Missions and VR missions are essentially the same thing, just different names and maybe slightly different content. And I think Integral... Oh, yeah, so see at the bottom there, it says a VR disc has been added. So, yeah, it was basically just bringing it up to par. So, what I'm going to show you first, because it's probably the most important thing going forward for 2, is I'm going to show you a little bit of Special Missions, which is VR missions, essentially. It's not canon, but it's canon. Also, it's kind of just cool. This was made by the team when they were, like, porting it over. I guess they just had extra time and decided to add extra content. Also, shout out to the MGS1 theme, it's such a banger. What was that noise? I spent a lot of time on VR missions as a kid. I can't say I ever, like, completely cleared everything, but I had a good time with it. I mean, honestly, you're kind of getting the idea of what it is just from this trailer that plays before the game starts, really, aren't you? Oh yeah, I forgot about the UFO. There's also a mission with a giant soldier somewhere. Also, yes, that is Mei Ling. Mei Ling and Naomi Hunter got models for VR missions. Also, yeah, this was like the main selling point of VR missions, was you get to play as Grey Fox. Oh yeah, there's a giant one!
Thanks to the VR training I did on board the Discovery.
Hold on. I just realized that I need to move the screen over to the left. So we got sneaky mode, and it shows you, like, how much of it you've done. I think I must have done some of this already. I'll do a couple levels just so you get the general idea. Also, shout out to this classic tune. No, it was included. It was on a disc. Extra disc.
Impressive, Snake.
But there's fucking hours of content on the VR training. Ah, damn it. I didn't expect them to turn around that fast.
Impressive, Snake.
So, like, you get the idea, right? Basically, it was a nice little thing that they added, and it is canon that the characters in 2 went through VR training, so I wanted to show off, because, like, they'll talk about, like, Weapons 31 and, like, whatever, and I just wanted you to understand that, like, they're talking about specific missions. You know what I mean? Okay. So... Oh, return. So that's that. The next thing I wanted to talk to you about, I wanted to show you... I'm going to boot up Integral. See, there's the VR disc, right? Cool thing that I discovered. Your save data for each of these versions is compatible with the other. So I was able to load my save data from the European MGS1 game that we played and load it straight into Integral. Very cool. I like that. Okay. Didn't Snake already mention you went through VR? He did, but the characters in 2 do as well, so I just wanted to, like, remind you. So, like, see how it's got, like, subtitles? You get it. Get it. Also, fun fact, normal is what we in other regions would call easy. So their hard is normal. But we're just going to play easy, because I want to run through and... well, first of all, I want to show you a little bit of what, like, this version is like. Similar. It's just so cool that this is finally available in, like, the West in some capacity.
Stay alert. It'll be through here. I know it. I'm going to swat down a couple of bothersome flies.
Isn't that neat?
This is Snake. Colonel, can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
What's the situation, Snake?
Looks like the elevator in the back.
Okay. So, what I want to show you requires us to just play MGS1 for a little bit. Oh no, how terrible. When I was playing through 1 on the stream, I mentioned a... Okay, I don't actually give a shit. Just fuck it. I mentioned... I don't know if you remember. I mentioned a glitch that involves speedrunning to get to the torture room. I just want to show that off, pretty much. So we're going to go as far as getting to the torture room, which isn't that far if you remember. It's like straight through the vents and then down the lift. Also, I didn't get this ration last time, so... So how are you all doing? You all good? I really honestly did not expect to have an audience for this. I thought it was just going to be like a nice little surprise for you all on your YouTube tomorrow. Come on, buddy. Hurry up. Have a cigarette. I wonder if he'll see me, actually. I've never actually fucked around with this guy. Oh, I have to wait for the evasion to wear off? Interesting. Yeah, I don't know if I'd go as far as calling this a speedrun, but it's definitely going to be me showing you a very funny glitch.
It's Snake.
It's Snake. Let me stare at you. Also, fun little quirk. It's probably not that noticeable for you, but this codec screen, much bigger in
You must be
Integral.
crazy to fly behind in this kind of weather.
Like, they are much smaller portraits in the original. Probably not that noticeable, but if you compare them side by side, it is quite a size difference.
The bright dot in the middle is you, Snake.
Can't skip this? Oh, I can. Okay. Okay. I can also show another funny thing. So, you remember how the SOCOM's in that truck, right? I'm also going to take an alternate way into the base this time.
A surveillance camera?
Oh, fuck. Well, okay, anyway, let's go. I feel asleep. Somebody's been looking into Metal Gear. So I have gone into a different entrance.
This is McDonald Miller. It's been...
Same cutscene players. Be very careful looking into Metal Gear and Metal Gear 2. Less so Metal Gear 2. Metal Gear 1 has... Oh, hey, there's water. So this is a slightly different thing that happens if you take this entrance. Hi, definitely Master Miller. What was I even saying? I've already forgotten. You'll have to remind me, chat. I forgot what I was saying. Oh, right, the SOCOM. Yeah, if you don't pick up the SOCOM from the truck, do you remember the scene where, like, Meryl, like, has you at gunpoint, and then Snake's like, oh, those are Rookie's eyes. And then, like, he'll, like, you haven't even taken the safety off Rookie. And then he pulls out his SOCOM, and then they're, like, staring at gunpoint. Well, Kojima thought about that. He thought about what if the player hasn't picked up the SOCOM. So, what do you want to see first? Do you want... well, the glitch kind of I can't come back from, so I guess I'll show you the... I'll show you the Meryl thing first.
Look at the radar. It's picking up... Look at the radar. It's picking up the DARPA chief. He's the green dot. Hurry and rescue him. Come on, Snake. You can do it.
Do you want to see the scene with Meryl? It's not that different. I'll show you. Oh, shit. I'll also show you the other secret about Meryl while we're here. He doesn't take her gun, no. I really wish I had a turbo function for this thing that I'm going to show you here. Because it's kind of stupid. So if you look down, right, you remember this?
Woman? Not you.
In my defense, Mish, no one was supposed to see this. This was supposed to just be a fun upload for people to see on YouTube tomorrow. But people are awake, so... So if you head back out of the vent, for some reason, like, why would you, right? And then go back in again. Yeah, pretty much. But people are here anyway, so it worked out. I'm just showing off bonus content that I wasn't able to show in the main thing. And then look down again. She's now doing push-ups. One-handed. If you then go back out again and back in, she's doing the same thing but in her underwear. I'm not going to bother showing you that. Look it up yourself if you want, you fucking pervert. Okay, let's go hang out with Decoy Octopus.
Metal Gear.
Metal Gear.
Naomi, the chief. What happened?
I don't know. It looked like a
Yes, she fucking does. She be lying. Okay. So, we're in the same situation as before. Meryl has just stripped Johnny. But we have only got chaff grenades. What will happen?
Don't move! So you killed the chief, you bastard! Liquid? No, you're not. Don't move!
Is this the first time you ever pointed a gun at a person? Your hands are shaking.
He just
Can you
grabs the
shoot a
tip.
rookie?
Careful, I'm no rookie.
Liar. That nervous glance, that scared look in your eyes. They're rookie's eyes if I ever saw them. You've never shot a person, am I right?
You talk too much.
You haven't even taken the safety off, rookie.
I told you I'm no rookie!
You're not one of them, are you?
Open that door. You've got a card, don't you?
Why?
So we can get the hell out of here.
Looks like we'll be a little delayed.
What are you doing? Don't think. Shoot!
And then you get the SOCOM here. Because you need it for this fight.
What are you waiting for? Shoot!
Don't talk to me like a rookie.
I'm telling you, shoot!
It's just on the floor. But it is interesting that Kojima bothered to write a different scene where he doesn't just like pull the SOCOM out of nowhere, you know? Anyway, let me clean these guys up real quick and then I'll show you the glitch. You can't clear the fight because for some reason these guys are just immune to like being knocked out. You have to murder them. And I don't think Meryl's AI is good enough to take them down long enough. With you like lasting long enough, I mean. I've never really fucked around with it though long enough to like check.
Thanks for the help.
Okay. So I should be able to show you the glitch now. When it was discovered, speedrunners lost their fucking minds because it saves like an hour on the run. So, you don't need to do any of that. You literally can just come straight down here. And it should still work, I think. I think we'll snooze that one. Okay. So what you do... You want to go into the vent. And then... Go into this vent... Like, right up until where if you went in anymore, it would go to, like, first person. You go into first person by holding down triangle. You use the left stick to look up. Right? Then, how does this work again? Do you let go of triangle and then the D-pad? Okay. Oh, right, okay. Hold on. I'll get this. I will get this. I've done it before. I'm cool, I promise. What you basically want to do is you want to trick the game into standing Snake up inside the vent. Oh man, I should have practiced this before I went live. Get him, like, waist in. Fuck, too far. This is the only one that it's useful for, I think. I mean, I say that with, like, Oh, yeah, there we go. So I'm now inside the vent, stood up. You can see on the dot on the radar. If I go too far out, I'll fall and die off the map. But you can walk up here. The camera won't follow because it still thinks you're in the vent. Oh, now it's kind of following. So you go up and around the lift. And then what you want to do is... Over here is the torture room. So this is the torture machine here. And there's like your prison cell. Don't go too far down or you'll get stuck in softlock the game. But if you go to where this door is, the game will trigger a cutscene.
Huh? Looks like I got a roommate.
And suddenly... from this point, the game continues as normal. But I think that's a pretty cool little thing. Yeah, it's pretty cool. The next thing that I want to show off. You can call Otacon and that'll trigger him to like start heading to you, but you need to go through at least one torture scene, and oh man, it's rough because you've got a tiny health bar. And I'm not very good at it, I'll be honest. How do I want to... So, do you remember when I was... You can, in theory, if you mash fast enough, but don't use Autofire or he'll know. The next thing I want to show off is... You may remember... when I was, like, doing the Psycho Mantis stuff, I was like, oh, I don't know how you do the save stuff. Edit save data. You can populate a memory card full of virtual save data for all of these games. How cool is that? And if you play Integral, there are completely different games. And more of them. Ain't that neat? Yeah, DDR, fucking Silent Hill. All the Konami greats. Ooh. So, I've been playing through New Game Plus to get the Otacon ending on here. I haven't gotten too far. I just got past the Raven stuff. I do have the bandana, which I can show off for you. We got that from Meryl at the end, you may remember. With that, watch my ammo. Hell yeah. It's even better with the farmers. But what I am going to do is we are close to the Psycho Mantis fight.
Be careful. You...
So I'm going to show off what that looks like if you've got a memory card full of data. Yeah, you can let the ad run, because I've got nothing going on at the moment. It's just getting back to stuff. Ah, fuck. Well, shit. We're a little bit dead. Damn, those guys are cold. I'm dead and they're still shooting my body. Time to be swindled. Yeah, you better be. It's always that room. Yeah, I'm not very good at this room. Ah, fuck. Right, yeah. They're watching ads, so it didn't happen. Swindled out of seeing me die. Sub today, and you can also watch me be bad at fucking Metal Gear. No, I'm gonna take this path because it does have a slightly better success rate. I wish I could, like, get this guy to just not be up here, because I could have a nice clear shot of the lift. Whatever, we gotta watch him do his cycle. I should run more ads and swindle you all. Come on, dude. What I need to do when we do MGS2 is I need to make more like saves on different slots so I can go back to different pieces of the game to show off easier for the bonus video for 2. Still here? What? What do you mean I'm still here? I need to go to B2 and do the Cyborg Ninja stuff first, don't I? Yeah, I definitely didn't die. Did I show this off last time? I can't remember if I showed that off. If you don't answer his phone call back in the minefield, this scene here is forced and it's a bit different.
I can't reach it. Use a remote-controlled missile. Who are you? Just
yeah, this bit now.
Deep Throat. Deep Throat? The informant from the Watergate scandal?
Because that comm happened in the minefield in the last playthrough, if you remember. But I deliberately ignored the codec call this time so that you can see that it happens here this time. Alright, let's go get a remote-controlled missile handily nearby. Use a remote-controlled missile, 5-head. What are you, stupid? I have no idea what that means, but I presume it's good. I presume it means he's busted as fuck. How handy that the one door that I could get into there was the one with the missile. What's his exclusive one? Is it the M9? Or like a SOCOM pistol? I'm guessing it's an M9. Oh right, shit. Yeah, I need to blow this up, not walk on it. Solus on radar? That's cool. Why don't the enemy soldiers just soft lock you by putting the missile in the other room? Are they stupid? Good. I'm having a real gas right now. Oh, that's pretty cool.
It's a ghost.
I did make the joke about leaving your gas mask in the poisonous gas next to you. Thomas was originally another operator's weapon. Hey.
Now, make me feel it. Make me feel alive again. That's good, Snake. Good. Now we can fight as warriors. Hands your head. It is the basis of all combat. Only a fool trusts his life to a weapon.
Let me make short work of this guy. I say and then immediately get kicked in the head. Bro, stop ballerinaing around and fight me. No, if anything, Grey Fox is a sequel to a character called Black Ninja in Metal Gear 2. And I mean, like, Metal Gear 2, not Metal Gear Solid 2.
That's good, Snake. Hurry up and catch me.
Funny that Grey Fox is kind of a tutorial for Final Boss. I guess so, kinda. Except for this bit, where he's, like, being a bitch.
I'm here, Snake. Hurry up and catch me.
Mish, are you talking about things that haven't happened yet again? Are you gonna get in trouble with me?
I'm here, Snake. Like old times.
I think you're referring to a character that hasn't appeared yet. You know that one meme where it's like, we get there when we get there? We get there when we get there.
Hurt me more.
Talking about riding, dog.
More.
If you're wondering what happens if you throw him, by the way, he just won't let you.
That's good, Snake.
Okay.
Gray Fox.
Dramatic, wonderful scene, but we're not going to watch it this time. I do wish there was a skip codec button. There isn't too. You can just hold down triangle to fast forward through it.
I want to ask
Otacon, the bro.
you, a railgun.
Metal Gear's co-developer. These are some of the
These are some of the soup.
I used to think that Rex is in the...
Get used to this, by the way. By the time we get to Metal Gear Solid 4, some of those cutscenes are literally 2 hours long. In fact, I'm shitting you not. If we're doing a 2-hour stream, one of the streams I will literally just have to do the epilogue after the final boss. Because it is a 2-hour cutscene.
If she's disguised...
I'm not even joking.
Japan was the first country... You're right.
The epilogue is a whole ass movie in Metal Gear Solid 4. Oh, I can't wait for Colonel. We've managed to avoid drowning. No, you can't use guns right up until that last bit where you've already beat him. You're forced to watch it all at once. I mean, kind of? Oh god, am I gonna die? Oh shit, am I dying here? Oh, I know what I can show Mish. Yo, Mish. There he is. The Maui head. Isn't like the world record for longest cutscene? Yes, yes it is. Or at least it was as of like when 2008 happened and it came out. Oh, you're not Meryl. You're not Merle. Oops.
What's wrong?
Okay, so I wanted to show that that is something that can happen. So now we'll do this how it's meant to be done. What? What? Huh? What? I beg your pardon? What? I've hidden behind that thousands of times, and I've never once been caught. What the fuck? I wonder if that's something in Integral. Maybe they changed the guard AI slightly? Huh. How about that? So what we're gonna do is, I'm pretty sure that one on the left is Meryl. I want to show you the optional scene that happens if you get to the ladies really quickly after she goes in there. Because I didn't show it last time, but I want to show it this time, just because, whatever. It's fucking pixels. If you're jolking it to pixels, then that says more about you than me, I think. I'm just showing you optional content. Nah, you don't see the titties. It's literally just underwear. That's it. So, the best way to guarantee that you get in there quickly is to stalk outside the ladies' restroom like a freak. I think this... Is that Merle? Oh, I am playing the original, you're right. Huh. You enjoying Psycho Mantis' theme? This could be Meryl. Yeah, this is Meryl. Here she comes.
Don't move.
So, yeah, she's taking the uniform off. But we got here so quickly!
That's the second time I've been able to sneak up on the legendary Solid Snake.
Yay! She's wearing underpants.
You're Meryl? There's no way you could pass for a man for long.
What do you mean? Hey, men aren't allowed in here.
I had no idea you were so feminine.
This is no time to try and hit on me, Snake. Besides, it's a waste of time. When I joined up, they gave me psychotherapy to destroy my interest in men.
Yeah, well, that worked out, didn't it?
So, Snake, how are...
You get it anyway. So she puts her pants on, and then the scene plays out as normal.
Okay, let's go. I know this place better than you. I'll be point man. Follow me.
Something I didn't show off last time is if you call while you're in the ladies' restroom, you get told off.
Colonel, your niece is fine.
Thank goodness.
Oh, I don't think I
Can't
showed
relax.
this either.
Not yet.
I know. Snake,
She's quite a woman.
as commander of this operation, I can't ask you to watch after Meryl, but
Duty first.
maybe I was wrong. Sending my own flesh and blood to war.
She understands about duty.
I know she does.
But what I want to know is, what was the real purpose of this military exercise?
I don't know. Like I said, I'm nothing more than a middleman.
Is this transmission being monitored by the military?
Of course.
I get it. All the world's a stage and we're merely players, right?
Yes, but even players can influence the play.
I just hope we can prevent it from having a bad ending.
Wink, wink. That's not what I wanted to play, though. There should be a scene where we get
Snake,
told off.
Go with Meryl.
Is it if I call Mei Ling?
It's a good thing you hooked up with Meryl. You should have seen the Colonel. He doesn't like to... Talk to you later, Snake.
Huh, alright, never mind. Oh god, on the floor of the women's restroom.
That's strange. There's no guard.
What happened to the music?
I'll keep a lookout. Make sure you're ready, okay?
Can I go back in now? Is that what it is? No, I can't go back in. I could have swore there was like a scene where like you get told off for being a pervert for being in the ladies.
My head! Oh, it hurts!
What's wrong?
You skip this bit.
Are you okay?
Come on, Mr. Foxhound. The commander is waiting.
No, I don't think Nastasha does. Maybe, actually. Let's see if we get some different Mantis dialogue this time.
Snake, how do you like me?
What the?
Do you like me? Hold me, Snake.
What's wrong?
Oh, hurry, hurry. Make love to me. Oh, Snake.
You know, you're kind of fucked up, Mantis.
Who's that?
You don't like girls?
Snake, Meryl's not...
Welcome to the Metal Gear bonus video where we're beating up Meryl again. Alright.
Useless woman.
Optic camouflage, huh? I hope that's not your only trick.
You doubt my power? Now, I will show you why I am the most powerful practitioner of psychokinesis and telepathy in the world. No, there's no need for words, Snake. I'm Psychomantis. That's right. This is no trick. It's true power. It's useless, I told you. I can read your every thought. Now, let me read your mind. No, perhaps I should say your past. You are a very methodical man. The type that always kicks his tires before he leaves. You are a highly skilled warrior, well suited to this stealth mission. You are extremely careful.
No, I get the same dialogue.
You are either very cautious, or you are a coward. Still don't believe me? Now I'll read more deeply into your soul. I can see into your mind.
Ah, here we go.
So, you like Suikoden? So, you like Azure Dreams? You like Castlevania, don't you? So, you like Vandal Hearts? You like action games. You enjoy role-playing games. I see that you enjoy Konami games. You have not said often. You are somewhat reckless. I can read you like an open book.
In the Japanese version, yeah, there's stuff like Silent Hill. Can I try the other win method? Oh, the shooting the bust? Yeah, but I think you have to exhaust a couple of things. I think you have to call the Colonel a few times. I was reading up on it.
That's Psycho Mantis. Not everything you see with your 2 eyes is real. Destroying his spirit is more important than destroying his body.
Don't let him read you. Be a blank slate, okay? Clear your mind. He read your mind with his psychic abilities. Somehow you've got to get around him. He's using his psychic ability to read your controller's moves. That's how he's evading your attack. You've got to do something so he can't read your controller's moves. Think. There must be some way. I've got it. Use the controller port. Plug your controller into controller port 2. If you do that, he won't be able to read your mind. I've got it. Use the controller port. Plug your controller
So if you
into
keep
controller
calling,
port 2. If you do that, he won't be able to read your mind.
you should eventually be like, oh, is there a reason you can't use port 2?
I've got it. I've got it. Use the controller port.
Oh, maybe I have to, like, try and shoot him a few more times. I think something like that. Do I call him now?
I've got it. Use the
There is a way.
I've got it.
Oh shit, I hit him! I actually hit him.
I've got it. It's true. Your enemy is a powerful. It's true. Your enemy.
Oh, Meryl's not answering, I wonder why.
I've got it.
There is a way to make him be like, oh, you need another way to beat him? Try shooting the statues or whatever. Or maybe, oh! I have to die. I think I have to die. I think that's what it is. I think I have to die and then call him and then be like, oh, is there a reason you can't use port 2? Oh yeah, that's not a bad theory.
My head.
Come on, Mr. Foxhound. The commander is waiting.
Creepy.
Snake.
One more time for good measure, I guess.
Now let me read your...
We're good. You've already read it. Okay, I'm going to try calling him again a couple times and see if he just flat out is like, oh, break the bust, you fucking idiot. Oh, it's 0.85, not like 86.
Snake, is there some reason you can't use controller port 2? Ah, well, it's okay. Do you see something that looks like a statue on both sides of the room?
Yeah. You mean those things with their faces all wrapped up in leather bands?
Yes. Attack those statues to uncover their faces.
Why?
Those statues were modeled after Mantis's real face. Mantis despises the sight of his own face. If he suddenly sees his own disfigured face staring at him, it might break his concentration.
Snake, if you destroy the faces of those statues, you should be able to disturb Mantis's psychic powers.
There you go. And now you can break the things. I'm going to throw furniture at you, Snake. I actually wonder, you know when he, in like the cutscene where he dies, he's like, so, you use the other... I wonder if he'll, like, say a different line. You like IKEA, don't you? God damn it! When the chat is funnier than the streamer. What am I supposed to do when the chat is funnier than the streamer?
Why couldn't I read your mind?
Kick Meryl around the room a bit.
You are powerful indeed, but I know your weak point. Meryl, stand right where he can see you and blow your brains out.
You can get a different game over here. I think I mentioned it in the main run.
Stop! Meryl!
I'm not gonna just play it though, because you know what it is. You already know. Fuck, am I gonna die? Oh, the furniture's blocking him. What an ass. Yeah! Go flying over the desk, fucker.
Colonel, you're...
I did all this just to see if he says something other than, so, you used the other. Because I don't actually... No! He acts like he used the controller port. That's lame.
I wasn't able to read the future.
Shit game, 0 out of 10. Okay. So, we're not quite done. Because I want to show you some stuff from the Master Collection bonus content, Volume 1. Yeah, there we go. So, this bonus content came with a pre-order of Master Collection Volume 1. I like this little tune. It included the NES version of Metal Gear, which is inferior to... yeah, these are both Snake, but Americanized. The ports of Metal Gear for the NES and the Western-only release Snake's Revenge, or the fake Metal Gear 2 as it's known, were done in America for the NES, and... Oh, there is a Japanese version of Metal Gear NES. I do stand corrected. The box is something. Big boss is now Colonel Vermin Katafi. Safe to say in the Japanese one, he's still Big Boss. That's not why we're here, though. They're non-canon. We're not going to worry about them. What we're here for is this. There's one for 2 as well, but I want to show you a little bit of the digital graphic novel, which was a game released for the PlayStation Portable in 2009? It is based on the comics by IDW. This was originally a full-priced UMD disc, and it's just a free thing now. And, oh god, oops. I forgot that it's not the circle button. Yeah, IDW. You might just think it's a read-along thing. Fully voiced. Fully voiced. You might just think it's reused dialogue from the games. No, full re-recording. Let's just skip to... Sure, let's go from Sniper Wolf.
Trust me, I won't miss at this range. You are a fool to come here. Who dies first, you or that bitch who spoiled my hunt?
I'll die after I kill you.
Is that so? For myself, I always kill my prey. And until that happens, you're all I think about. Got it? I've left my mark on you. I won't forget it. Take him to Liquid. Liquid.
Liquid! I think he's awake.
He's more resilient than I thought.
Can you hear me, Solid Snake?
How cool that they got all the
You're fortunate to be
voices back there, right?
Until you came along, Sniper Wolf had never failed to terminate her quarry. You've come far indeed. Revolver Ocelot, Vulcan Raven, Psycho Mantis. You've defeated them all.
Stupid ninja beat me, not him.
Really, it's quite an impressive resume. However, I do find it extremely aggravating to have my associates continually underestimate you. But rest assured, I won't make that mistake. How could I? I know you as well as I know myself. It was inevitable that we'd meet one day. And now that we have, it's certainly a revelation. There definitely is a resemblance, don't you think? Brother? What should I call you anyway? Little brother? Big brother? Twin brother? I suppose it really doesn't matter. What is paramount is that you and I are the last surviving sons of Big Boss.
I'm not going to show you all of it. Like, if you want to watch this, it's all on YouTube. I probably shouldn't say that, but it is. But it's cool that it's here and it's free. And also, if you want, you can have a Japanese dub version. Like, isn't that just a cool thing to have? There's also a digital soundtrack if you want. And it's from all the different games as well. Fuck, I mean, what are the... Are you a solo dub Metal Gear? I'm very much dub. And so is the original author. So, what else do I want to do? Well, what I want to do... Have some fun. What I want to do is I want to briefly finish off with a little bit of talking about Metal Gear and Metal Gear 2. I appreciate that you've been here for me waffling and showing off a bunch of bullshit for a good hour or so. So I'll try and keep it relatively short. I don't want to drag this on too long. But I do want to talk a little bit about the original Metal Gear games. The canon versions, that is. Once it boots, give it a sec. So I did give you a very brief synopsis of the originals. But I feel I may not have, like, gone enough into it to, like, actually explain much about it. So these were released on the MSX in the late 80s. And they're not exactly long games, but all you really need to know is, like, the original Metal Gear, Snake gets sent into... Oh, see you, Mish, have a good one. Snake gets in to take out, Outer Heaven, which is, actually, is it Outer Heaven in 2? It might be... Oh, no, it is Outer Heaven. Which is Big Boss's dream of, like, basically a state run by soldiers, right? And they're like, you know, I'll just show it. Show it rather than me waffling, because I'm not going to do the story justice. Okay, the game showed up briefly. Okay, why is it showing like that? Why is it showing in a tiny window? Hold on. Something else is showing it. Okay, whatever. We're gonna go easy. So, make contact with Grey Fox and find the location of the ultimate weapon, Metal Gear. So, Grey Fox was sent in the mission prior to this to take out Metal Gear. The twist that everyone knows is that Big Boss ends up being the final boss. As you get further into this game, you start getting misinformation, and he tries to lead you into traps. But I'll show you a little bit of what Metal Gear is like. No one's answering, that's fine. So you start the game with not a lot. You got cigarettes. In this game, enemies only look directly in front of them, so you can just do that. You need key cards in this one, just like in next games. Ah, fuck. Also, you can just go off the screen and you're fine. So if you go in this truck, you can get a ration. And if you come out of the truck and go back in, you can get a ration. And if you go out of the truck and go back in, you can get a ration. And if you go out of the truck and go back in, you can get a ration. This might shock your mind, but if you go out of the truck and go back in, you can get a ration. You can only carry 6 for some reason. So we have a key card now. So look, it's surprising how much of what is in Solid actually was like carried over from other games, you know? Oh, chat is not on screen because it's not layered correctly. Fucking... I swindled you. I got you again. So, the plot of the game is you go through Outer Heaven, you find Grey Fox, he gets sent back home, and then you go through the fortress, and then you stop Metal Gear. Hey, that's a guess now. Yawn, I'm sleepy. pretty linear game. It doesn't look that linear, but there's not a lot to it. Like, it's also a pretty short game. Like, I could probably beat it in like an hour. Hey, there's a gun. Okay, no, I was gonna do the bit of like, hey, there's another gun, but there isn't. Yeah, they only see directly in where they're looking. They can't see any other direction or, like, any surrounding. They can't hear anything else. Where's the gun? Oh, it's got no bullets. Okay. Okay. How do I... Sorry, I'm trying to figure out... There we go. So, that's... Like, Metal Gear is, like, whatever, but, like, Metal Gear 2 is where it's at. Right. Oh, God, you have to reboot the whole thing. Okay, no, you don't. Give it a sec. Metal Gear 2 I fuck with heavy. Also, shout out to Bluepoint. They got, like, closed down last year. They did some incredible remasters. Oh, it's playing Metal Gear 1 again. I wanted Metal Gear 2. Okay. Like, look, read the descriptions. Yeah. His orders are infiltrate the blah blah blah. Okay. You can pause it and read it. There's a piracy protection thing that you need this tap code for. For Metal Gear 2. Metal Gear 2 is booting. No, it's not. It's crashed. Give it a sec. That's my fault. I tabbed out at the wrong time. That's not the game's fault. At the back of the box, you got it. You fucking got it. They did that again on the Game Boy game, by the way. So if you're one of those people who only kept the Game Boy cartridge and not the box, you were just fucked. You might be familiar with this jingle. Considering this came out in 1990, it's so good looking. It is showing off Metal Gear. God, this music's so good. That would be Metal Gear D. It's a hell of an intro, isn't it? There are some who do not desire peace. This would be retconned later to specifically be in Russia. Zanzibar land is like an independent nation inside a specific area of Russia. The dialogue would be retconned essentially. Man, maybe I should just do a full playthrough of Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake at some point. Hell yeah, there he is! Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake versus Metal Gear Solid 2. Yeah, they've did two totally different games. Also, yes, that is the tattoo that Meryl has on her arm. Hey, look! Colonel Campbell. We can crawl this time. Isn't that cool? Oh, damn it. Hey, we got a ration from the back of the truck. And if we go out and back in, we can get a... Okay, no, I'm joking. That was only in the first one. Like, I mean, there's not a huge amount to talk about with these games. They're cool. But, like, the only thing that you majorly need to know is that, like, the thing with Great Fox, which we went over in Metal Gear Solid, and the fact that at the end of this game, it's revealed that Big Boss survived the first game, and then you kill him permanently in this game. But before he dies, he reveals that he's your dad. But, I mean, they're fun little games. I don't dislike Metal Gear and Metal Gear 2 at all. I think they desperately need a modern retelling. But at the same time, Kojima's left Konami now, so... How realistic is that, you know? McDonald Miller? 140.38. Oh, he's not answering. Fuck you too, Miller, I guess. want Miller to pick up. I want you to see his sprite in this game. Like, the thing to remember, right? You know, these days, everyone knows fucking Metal Gear, everyone knows stealth. Games like this didn't exist back then. There was no such thing as a stealth game before, like, this, you know? Oh, it's dead end. Ah! Couldn't have said it better myself, Master. And unlike in Metal Gear Solid, that actually is Master Miller. That's kind of all I've got really to say about Metal Gear and Metal Gear 2. Big Boss, after his death, will continue to play an important role. Do you know what? Actually, you know what? I can show you that. Give me a sec. Well, I've talked a lot about Big Boss and I haven't even shown you the fucking guy. I'm going to be borrowing some footage from a YouTuber who I will give credit for in a second. Here we go. This is from the channel Distork. Thank you, Distork. So you get to the end of this game, right? And for some reason, Big Boss has got a beret in this. I don't know why. So, Snake's already blown up Metal Gear D at this point. He was also set on fire by Grey Fox, so all of his gear had to be discarded, so Snake's got no gear at the moment. I mean, he does have a legitimate point about how veterans are treated, to be honest. It's an interesting final boss. Big Boss chases you around, and you have to go around the rooms and basically gain card keys and find some gear and find some way to take down Big Boss while he runs around with a fucking gun trying to murder the shit out of you. Let's fast forward a little bit. So, eventually, you can get a lighter and a can of deodorant. And I shit you not, you kill Big Boss with a fucking improvised flamethrower. You literally MacGyver your own dad. Ah, here we go. This must be where it gets him. Yeah, there we go. It's not over yet. Classic. Every final boss does that. And then he goes boom. Holly's a fellow mercenary that he meets up with. Kind of like Meryl. It's kind of like a Meryl situation. Fun fact, Metal Gear Solid originally started as a remake of Metal Gear 2. So it has a lot of parallels. Such as Campbell, Miller, things like that. Anyway. So, you know. They have to escape while being chased by guards. That might seem familiar. Then they get rescued. Then it's the credits. But the interesting thing that I want to show you is this. Snake! Snake! Yeah, so then Snake just vanishes. And then he gets found in Alaska, as you know. Two-timing, double-crossing bastard. Anyway, that's pretty much it for the bonus stream. I don't have much else to say. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to doing Metal Gear Solid 2 later today. It's 4 a.m. though, so I'm going to get some sleep. Also, as an extra gift, I've uploaded part 4 of Metal Gear Solid to YouTube. So once that's done processing, that should be available to watch as well. Other than that, have a good day. Take it easy. Yeah. Keep watching Metal Gear stuff. I fucking love it. Bye.